Good evening. My name is Dylan Rediger. I'm with Columbia College in Columbia, Missouri. I'm here tonight to speak to you about law enforcement. What I would like to leave with you guys tonight is the importance of the law enforcement and the general understanding of the different law enforcement categories. We all know that there are law enforcement officers out there on the streets that perform different duties. But the main duty that they perform is to protect the people of their jurisdiction from the evils that lurk the streets with them. There are several different types of police officers, and there are a lot of jobs that the different police officers perform as well. Some people don't like the police, but there is an importance for them, and we need to keep that in mind. It is important to first understand the different types of police officers, what they do, and how they are funded. Before I go into great detail on those topics, though, I would like to provide you a little bit of background information that I looked up for you guys. According to criminaljustice.usa.com, the basic job of the law enforcement officer is to protect the people and the property of the jurisdiction that they police. Also, according to salary.com, the mean average salary of a law enforcement officer in the United States is just a little bit above $53,300. According to discoverpolicing.org, there are many different types of police officers. Those different types of police officers include uniformed police officers, special assignment officers, detectives, fish and game wardens, the FBI, the CIA, the ATF, the DEA, the U.S. Marshals, and the Department of Homeland Security. Each officer is tasked with a different type of duty as well. Some have normal patrol duties, some are traffic division officers who perform different crash investigations, some are gang crime unit officers, some are homicide officers, some perform investigations on rapes, conservational law, terrorism, computer cyber crimes, selling alcohol or tobacco to minors, federal crimes such as mail fraud, and securing our airports and our federal buildings throughout the United States. Each type of these officers are funded differently. City officers are funded by the city, county officers are funded by the county, state officers are funded by the state, and our federal officers, such as the U.S. Marshals or Department of Homeland Security, are funded by the federal government. Now that we know a little bit about the different types of police officers, let's look at the importance of what they do. There are a lot of duties and obligations that each police officer has, regardless of what kind of officer they are. According to an article published in 2013 by Ryder called Obligations and Duties of Police Officers, police officers perform several different duties. They protect people, they protect the property, they patrol the certain areas which they work in or the jurisdictions, they enforce the laws within those jurisdictions, they answer calls for services, and they complete reports. Officers also have a lot of obligations that they have to do as well, including keeping up on various educations and trainings, working within their jurisdiction, remaining impartial during their duty or tour of duty, using as little force as necessary while working with the citizens, and not accepting bribes while on duty or at any other given time. According to the criminaljusticeschools.com, some of the qualifications to become a police officer include: you must be anywhere from the ages of 18 to 21 years of age, depending on where you are in the United States. You must be a U.S. citizen. You must have a high school degree or equivalent. A lot of departments nowadays require you to have at least some sort of a college degree, if not a full college degree. And you also must have your post-certification within the state that you're trying to work. To sum it up, I checked with the Boone County Sheriff's Office to see what all exactly you have to do when applying to become a police officer. Initially, you start out, you have to do a criminal record review. followed by a written exam, an initial interview, a second interview, a CVSA, a background investigation, a pre-psychological exam, a pre-physical exam, and any other exam or test determined to be done by the sheriff of that county. In conclusion, all of our law enforcement between the city, county, the state, and the federal government are all important, and they all perform a very important role in the society. Even though they all do different things, they all have one thing in common, and that is to protect the people and the property of the jurisdiction that they are patrolling. Being a cop isn't easy, but it is a job that still has to be done, and I hope that this has helped you to understand a little bit more about